You know, I've been riding up here for 30 years. I spend literally every chance I get on horseback on this mountain.
We all have our special places, areas we go to for solace and tranquility. Some would call them wilderness, though that title has become one of debate over the last few decades. North of Nephi, Utah, there is an area of governmentally designated wilderness known as Nebo. This pristinely beautiful patch of land is closed to all motorized access or any other man-made creation. Normally, such an area would be completely inaccessible except for the most hardy hiker who could traverse miles of country on foot or the occasional horseman. In the case of Monopole Canyon, things are a little different. Here, one incredible trail remains open, cutting the wilderness area in two and allowing for ATV exploration unlike anything else in the West. It's a marriage of motorized and non-motorized that has served both communities quite well.
Well, this road originally was established to serve the privateer mine and also some logging and things that took place in this canyon. So it goes back to the early 1900s. But in the 70s, the Forest Service decided that it needed to be closed. When they established the wilderness area, they wanted to include it in the wilderness area. Through some negotiation, they were able to establish the road at 100-foot right-of-way through the wilderness that isn't actually in the wilderness area. But as time went on, the Forest Service closed that, and it was closed for about 5 years.
With the help of then-Congressman Jim Hansen, the Juab County Commission was able to get the road reopened, and now it stands as one of the most beautiful and underappreciated routes in the western U.S.
If you start out early on this trip, you're going to see a lot of wildlife. I've come up here hundreds of times, and every time I've come up, I've seen deer and elk. We saw those dragonflies. You know, there's all sorts of wildlife and beautiful flowers, beautiful scenery, just mountains of trees.
The trail itself is wide enough to accommodate side-by-sides, and the green of the early spring is unmatched anywhere else in the state. While right now in late March and early April, snow still blankets the higher elevations, within a month, most of the area will be clear and rideable, opening up the first green ride of the year to those in search of something new. The importance of this road, not just for the local community, but OHV riders as a whole, isn't lost on those who regularly enjoy its wonders.
There's a lot of good that happens because of roads like this. We experience an influx of, tourists, visitors, people that are exposed to our county that might not otherwise be. You know, they can come and they can find out what's going on in Juab County and kind of see a whole new part of the state that they've never seen before. The roads are, it's important that they stay open so people can get an opportunity to experience nature.
This would not be available in this area if you didn't have that road. So to me, it's really important, particularly for, again, a guy my age, for me to hike into an area like this and be able to enjoy it would be really difficult. But yet I can get on a four-wheeler. I can get in there and see those things and enjoy them.
Monopole Canyon is located less than 10 minutes north of Nephi, Utah, which acts as the perfect base camp for other adventures. As a city friendly to OHVs, Nephi is a surprising destination in and of itself if you're looking for new ways to experience the West.
Juab County and Nephi City have a number of restaurants and hotels, more than you might think. And one of the great things about a county like Juab is it's a place where you can work and play. As the Wasatch Front has become more full and more congested, depending on the kind of play you like to do, a lot of times you may work there, but you can't play there. And this is the opposite of that. You can have everything that you want. We have literally had people that have located their business at Juab County because of places like this.
Modern wilderness isn't a place generally friendly to off-road explorers, but here in Monopole Canyon, the way is open to find peace and solitude. It's easily accessible for anyone in search of beauty, a new trail, or maybe the healing that comes with getting outdoors on an ATV.
It's a peaceful thing. It's a peaceful feeling coming up here and just kind of letting the stress of your job or whatever it might be just kind of wash away and just enjoy what's around.
For me, the payout is to be in this beautiful place, the trees, and I can experience that with my grandchildren and my sons. There's nothing greater than that.
From Monopole Canyon, I'm Stephen Heumann for At Your Leisure. Hey guys, if you like that video, you're going to want to watch all of our other AYL videos. You're going to want to like it, you're going to want to share it, and you're going to want to subscribe, right? See all the buttons right here? This is what you're going to want to do, right? Click on them, because we have some really cool videos, all kinds of behind the scenes stuff, bloopers of Alicia crashing and stuff.
Why are you going to sell me out like that, Stephen?
So you want to click all of these things and subscribe to our channel, because At Your Leisure is awesome, and we'll see you here for more videos.